RU.com.au is back at the RIU Explorers Conference, which is currently underway in Fremantle. Standing next to me is the recently appointed General Manager for Operations at True North Copper, Matt Varvari. Matt, it's a pleasure to see you. How are you?
Hi Shane, good thanks. Yeah, great.
Now, thanks for your patience. Well, it took me 3 goes to get that introduction right.
That's all right.
Now, as I just said, you've been recently appointed to True North Copper. Mate, what brings you onto a project like this?
No, look, I mean, I'm excited. We've got a good aligned team. It's a good bunch of people there, led by Andrew, and we've got a good set of projects underneath us. Fundamentally, geology is one thing you can't change, and we've got a good resource package, and the opportunity to grow it, which is really great opportunity.
So, what have you been up to these last few weeks?
Up on site, up at Cloncurry. Just getting to know the assets, getting to know the team we've got in place, and getting ready to start drilling. So, we've got rigs on site this week, and we're starting to move the project forward.
Well, what's the purpose of drilling out here right now?
So mostly boring stuff, study work. Initially we'll be collecting geotechnical samples, metallurgical samples, just so that we're going into this pre-feasibility study, and the strategy is really to step back, and make sure that what we do there is a disciplined approach and optimised, so that any development case is going to work.
Yeah, the important paperwork to drive the project forward. Just
boring mining engineer stuff.
Yes. Now, speaking of not boring, Mount Oxide. Now, this has been attracting a lot of interest.
Well,
lately.
don't forget. Then at Wallace North and GAM, we're still doing some resource development holes up there as well.
Oh, okay.
So we'll do the technical holes, and then GAM's got a few holes going into it, but also Wallace North. So last year we put a few holes in there, grew that resource by 10%. So and that's our highest graded project within the Cloncurry package. So we'll do a bit of work there just to make sure we're getting all the value there that we can as well.
And Mount Oxide, this has been getting a lot of interest lately. What's happening out here?
Well, a bit of rain at the moment, so seasonal drilling up there. But I know Barry Jones, our exploration manager, and his team, they're itching to get up there. They had really good success last year. They discovered Aquila, which looks like a really cracking deposit. So that's a lot of upside with that. But then on the in the operations project space, we're going to have a look at the Vero deposit, the defined resource. There's 220,000 copper metal tonnes there at 1.5%. So we'll go through and have a look at that. There's a lot of work done by previous owners there, so we've got a good starting point to leap off, and just start to draw the picture of what does a development case look like up there, and we would just want to start to go, what does that value articulation look like for?
Matt, congratulations on joining the team. Sounds like it's going to be a big, strong year for True North Copper. Thank you so much for your time today.
Awesome, thanks Shay. Enjoy the conference.
Bye.